Okay guys, so today we are going to be making these puff flowers. I'm so excited, so let's get started.
So the first thing you want to do is make a magic ring. I hold my yarn here over 3 fingers and you're going to wrap it around your fingers. When you take your yarn back over, go over, hold it, and you want to kind of hold it tight there and then under and grab your yarn, twist it, and you want to get this, loosen it up enough. You want to get that piece, the one that's still on the other side, upper side, and you're going to pull that through. So that's chain 1, okay? You're going to chain 1. This is your magic ring, and you want this tail to sort of go that direction. Okay guys, so I found an easier way to make a magic ring that I think works better for me. You do whatever works for you. I've slowed this video down. You're going to make a loop with your hands and the yarn, and you want the longer piece that goes to the yarn ball to be on top. You're going to reach your hook through your circle while you're kind of holding that in place. And once you get your hook through the circle, you're going to grab the piece of yarn that is at the back, hanging over the top of your finger here, which is actually the piece that is running over the top of your loop. And you're going to grab that piece of yarn and you're going to wrap your hook around it, and you kind of have a loop there. So now you basically just have to finish your single crochet, and you're just going to loop over and pull that through the loop, and you have made your magic circle. So much easier, in my opinion, in the direction you're working. You're going to work 12 single crochets all the way around. Just keep in your circle, go under your circle or inside of your circle, grab the yarn from the other side, pull it, and then you're going to yarn over, go under, over. Once you get going, don't worry about how sloppy it is. Just grab, just keep going. It's easier to just fix it later. Just count. You have 3. It's kind of like how you hold the yarn. 4. It takes a little practice. 5. And then 12. So I'm going to tighten it up. So then I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet. So I'm going to go into this first right here, and I'm going to make a slip stitch. So that's just through, grabbing your yarn, going back through, and then you're going to go through this loop here, and then that's magic circle. Tighten it up. So see how nice that looks now, and then you're going to chain 2. So chaining 2, 1, 2. Now so you're going to, you can see where I have this hole already. So where you have this chain started, you're going to go in the first hole with the chain. Yarn over, and you're going to go through the loop, grab the yarn from the other side, pull through the loop, and you're going to try to stretch that as tall as you can get it. You're going to do the same thing again, yarn over, kind of grab your yarn here, put your hook in the loop, go through, grab a loop, and you're going to do it again. That's the second round. And you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to pull real tall. Yarn over, go through, again, same hole, and pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now you have 7 loops on your hook. So now you're going to do the exact same thing into the very next stitch right here. So loop over, go through that stitch, 1, 2, and just keep pulling it up, 3. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now you should have 13 loops on your hook. Going to yarn over, and you are going to draw through. Turn your hook down because you don't want to catch these loops. You're going to try to draw through all the way except the last one on your hook. So go ahead and pull through until you get to the, if you do go through it, just push it back on and try to hook it back. So you have 2 loops left on your hook. Then you're going to yarn over. You're going to pull through both loops. You're going to chain 2. 1, 2, and you're going to slip stitch into the next single crochet. And that will pull it down, and then you're slip stitching. So that means you're pulling it just through that loop. You're going to kind of push this little petal forward, which will make it like a puff. And now we're going to repeat the process. 1, 2, and now you're going to go into the same hole 3 times. 1, 2, and pull it up, and 3. And then you're going to do the same thing in the next hole here. Do 3, 1, 2, 3. It can get a little cumbersome. 3, so that's a little small, but that's okay. Go through, pull through, over, go through 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and then you go through the next one, slip stitch to bring it together, puff that one out, and move all the way around until you get to the other side. Every time you start a new petal, you want to start your first set of the puff stitches in the same loop as the chain you create. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Just to show you, you can really get fast with these. Get yourself going here. Now, if you feel like you can't get your hook to go through there, just kind of wiggle it back and forth. Okay, so then you're going to go over 1, 1, 2, and now you kind of have to get in between. So there's 1 spot left in there, and you're just slip stitching it. Tie it down, and that's it. And then your puff is done, and then you will tie this off. Now, don't forget, you want this to close up, so pull that tight so that it is also tight. And then you're going to tie that off, and you're going to weave these ends in using a needle. I love that I can use the same yarn to create these puff flowers, and it can create this lighter color this blue, this pink, so many different colors. This is actually called I Love This Yarn. I will link this yarn in the description. I have used this for so many projects.